What's up, Fantasy Freaks? It's Rob the NRL Fantasy Freak back with another video where I discuss how my team did in the last round, how my league is going, my likely trade options, and how I'm setting my team up for the round ahead. It was a much better week for the team, scoring 949 points for a round rank of 18,757, which helped me gain a whopping 365 ranks this week. The headlines from the round for me were Tohu Harris getting ruled out late with a broken finger, and he's out again this week. He really has been a disaster trade-in, but hopefully he can repay me later in the season. Then Jolliffe went down in the 7th minute with a pec injury that will see him out for 3 months. So the season of injuries continues, which I'll delve into later. So Jolliffe got a meager 6 points, and that hurt my round drastically. The trades I had going into this week were Kula in for Piakura. Kula scored a respectable 45, and I'll definitely take that. He looks very athletic, and he will make things happen. He is good under the high ball, and this will help at both ends of the field. Piakura scored a try and posted a respectable 36 points, but it just shows how poor his scoring potential is if that's all he managed in 75 minutes with 16 points coming from one play. Next up, I brought in AFB for Cleary, and I wasn't expecting a lot from AFB as he is a long-term play and the Panthers are a tough matchup. What I did expect was 60 plus minutes from the big man. With Tohu out and considering he had averaged 66 minutes in his last 6 games, but he only played 59 minutes and got his lowest score of the season. On the bright side, my mighty Warriors took down the Panthers and hopefully have got their season back on track. My final trade was supposed to be Haas in for Bateman, but I had a change of heart with that trade and I'm glad I did as he only scored 45 points. I decided to bring in Harry Grant as he had dropped in value, and with him being the captain and with Hughes and Munster out, I just thought he would get more involved. He is historically the best hooker option, so I wanted to get him for the long run. And it paid off with him scoring 66 points. Brayley plays 13 and 19, and I will just play a hooker short for 16 rather than burn a trade. Speaking of Brayley, he scored 56 points, which was awesome, and went up 30k. Blore with 48 was again solid. He'll go big at some stage, I'm sure. Crichton with 49 in a loss to the Sharkies was not too bad. Captain Hines showing why he has the big price tag, scoring 70 points. Galvin was 63, another great score from this kid. Carrez was 62, he is great to watch. Love his work rate and willingness to get involved. And that goes the same for Iro with another good score of 47. Drinkwater with 46 was again underperforming, but I'm not concerned with him. He is solid and will post a big score at some stage. Weeks with 64 is proving to be great value, going up 85k this week. And the same can be said for Armstrong, up 96k from his massive 87-point performance. I got Hughes 38 points for Tohu, so that was pretty good. And Strange scored 45, which was great to see. It is definitely a player that can post a low score. Finally, I have KPP with 50 points. I dropped him way down my emergencies thinking he was going to get low minutes off the bench, and then he was a late call up to the starting side. 50 points proves why he should be in the team and why we should probably hold on to until we see him consistently getting reduced minutes. Atkinson with 27 was my only non-counting scorer this week. Next up, I want to go through my injury hall of fame for this year. I know we have all had major affected injury crisis this year, and I just wanted to do a visual to see how bad it has actually been, and also so I can keep adding to it as the season progresses, as this injury carnage doesn't seem like stopping anytime soon. Maybe I cursed my team from the start of the year by having 2 injured players in my starting squad, with Chris out just for round 1 and Campbell out for the first 3 rounds. I was trying to get ahead of the pack with Campbell and save a trade. Piakura got the head knock in round 1 and only played 4 minutes. Then Lukey picked up the ankle injury in round 2 and only played 27 minutes and was out for 6 weeks. Haas ended up needing knee surgery after round 2 and was out for 5 weeks. Chris got concussed round 2 and only managed 48 minutes and missed round 3 through concussion protocols and was back round 4. Cleary, hamstring injury round 3, expected back in 4 weeks but ended up being out for 5. Piakura with the ankle injury at training and was out for 4 weeks. Hosking got concussed round 4, played 43 minutes, came back in round 6. Flegler with the shoulder injury round 5 only managed 36 minutes and he's expected back round 13. Hosking with the shoulder injury in round 6, managing 32 minutes and isn't expected back till round 21. Campbell with the knee injury, round 6, 64 minutes, expected back round 13. Then I had Totola with the foot injury round 6, only playing 14 minutes. He's not expected back to round 18. Then the big round 7 carnage with Kalen Ponga out with the foot injury, managing 52 minutes, expected back round 22. Fogarty with the bicep injury, playing 41 minutes, expected back round 20. Had a week of no carnage in round 8. Round 9, Cleary amazingly gets rested. And Brandon Smith picks up a calf injury and plays 22 minutes, out for another week. And Paps picks up the ankle injury in round 9 and he's expected back in round 14. Then Hines is a late out with calf tightness in round 10. And Bateman picks up the pec injury in round 10, plays 41 minutes. We're not sure when he'll be back. Then Cleary goes and wrecks his hammy again, round 10, and only plays 39 minutes, and he's expected back round 19. Then I had the late out of Tohu Harris, and he's out for round 11 and 12. And finally, Jolliffe with the pec injury, playing 7 minutes, and he's not due back till round 24. So as you can see, this season has been a nightmare for me, and I don't expect to make the top 1K this year, that's for sure. You just can't get that many injuries and expect to do well. So yeah, there is a bit of luck involved, or bad luck as my team has had. Not much to report on the league, just that I'm still sitting in 5th, 69 points behind 4th, so that's what I'm going to focus on. Not many Rob Penny, I'm coming for you. So my 2 trades this week are Jolliffe to Max King. Easy trade money wise and points wise, they're pretty much 1 for 1. King plays round 13, which is good, and has a bye in 15. Bateman out for Papali'i, a tiger for a tiger. Papali'i doesn't play 13, but after that bye, he is good right till pretty much the end of the season. And with the amount of trades I've got, I think that's a good buy for my team. And I was either going to be missing 2 players this round or miss a player next round, so I've decided to get Papali'i this week. He's got a low BE, averaging 50, and he should be good with Bateman not there. So this is how the team's lining up for round 12. Got 11 trades remaining, 29k in the bank. Team value 12.937 mil, which is awesome. Got Harry Grant up top, AFB, Max King and Hughes in the mids. Blore and Crichton. Crichton is the vice captain. Hines is the captain with Galvin. Carraz and Iro in the centres. Drinky, Weeks and Cooler at the back. IPAPS, Strange and Atkinson on the interchange. We've got KPP, Armstrong and Brayley on the Knights on the bye. Fuller will come in next round. And Harris hopefully will be back round 14. KPP, I'm still unsure about the third trade, whether I get Helam Lukey and get the value. Hope that he goes back to an 80-minute role, and I know he'll get increased minutes over Origin, so that is an option. But at the same time, KPP just got a 50, so I'm just not sure whether I should make that trade or not. So looking at the squad for round 13, I'm going to be short a mid or an edge, as Crichton's the only player I really want to trade. And I'm looking at either Plath or Lukey in. That's it for me this week, and good luck everyone for this round, and I will see you in the next video.